Welcome back, everyone. It's February. Done some work. The sunflower is starting to come up. We did some fertilizing and some hoeing. We ran the hoe on this field, and I made a decision. Made a big decision. This field here, this beast. Well, it's these three together, right? I guess it's kind of hard to tell, but all three of these are one field right now, and they are all sown. And we planted actually sorghum. Decided to do sorghum because I want to match up the schedules a bit with this soybean field. So they'll both be ready at the same time. We'll merge the two fields together, or the two, super fields. And we'll have a massive setup. So this is going to need, hang on, stay still. So we're fully fertilized, yield bonus 97. It's perfect. And you can't see it here. Hang on a second. Hang on. Here we are. So this is 3 months out. 3 months out for the sorghum. Yeah, let's teleport because it's a lot faster. And 2 months out for this soybean. So we'll get this done 1 month. We'll start taking care of the field, get it ready, and then we'll harvest that one. We'll merge the two, and off we go. So that said, a couple of things. All the fields are well taken care of right now. I really put in some effort to get that done. Everything's growing. There's no more weeds anywhere. Everything's fertilized properly. There's a couple of strips down here where the paths were between the fields that did not get plowed, so maybe we'll do that at some point. But yeah. Now it's a bit of a waiting game. I'm going to take a quick look at the animals here. The piggies. They should be reproducing soon. Very soon, maybe even next month, I think. But we're gonna be patient with that. I stopped the liquid fertilizer production here. It was just way too slow, and there was nowhere near the ability for us to use that. I've got an issue with manure here. I need to figure out, I tried to get it loaded again with a different tractor. It's kind of weird. There's a trigger here, but you can't do anything with it. So I think I need a conveyor system, which we'll get. We'll get on that. Pigs, let's have a look real quick. We've got 307 pigs at 7 months. They will be reproducing in, where are we? 2 months. 2 months from now. So things are really going to go. They've got a decent amount of food. They've got straw. They've got a lot of water. We're all good. And the last little piece here. We have 1 billion potatoes. 1 billion. We currently have 346,000 liters of potatoes. And they're not stopping. So, bit of an issue. Look how fast that's producing. I'm not even using the fertilizer and seeds feature. This is just straight up just water. So it's a little ridiculous, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe we're going to start selling some of these. You know what? We got a lot of money. We got a huge debt to pay off. So I think we're just going to go ahead and start selling them here. It feels kind of weird to do it, but yeah. Oh, this should be up. It's February. Okay. All right. So what are we doing? We're moving ahead. We're going to move ahead and get on with stuff. We might actually even move ahead 2 months. Just to get busy. Get busy. Now watch the bank account. It's going to go negative. And that's mainly because we got huge loan payments and leasing stuff. So, all right. Well, looks like we had snow, and then we didn't have snow. We are negative $2,700. So not a big deal really, because we know that next month we're going to be swimming in money. But I don't like being negative, so we're going to do a little something this month. We're just going to sell a bit of silage. So the only thing being produced right now in that production, just ahead of us, is digestate, which I have everything set to selling automatically. So in theory we should be very negative, but we're not because it's soft setting a little bit. I'm just gonna go sell this. Now we are still taking the hits for leasing, even though we're not doing anything, but I don't want to return the equipment. So the 2 tractors and this truck and trailer are all leased. Someone in the comments suggested that I should put a weight on that case tractor and I won't have as many problems with the cart, the large cart, for carting grains and whatnot. So we're gonna give that a go. Now this silage is being produced from straw that we had previously picked up. That puts us at 14,000 bucks in the bank account, 14 and a bit. So we're going to, I think we're going to be okay. We will need to lease, and this is where, you know, the money might be a little tricky, but we're going to need to lease a serious harvester. Very serious harvester, so I think we'll have to sell some potatoes. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's go do that a little bit today before we move ahead to next month. Let's sell some potatoes. This is going to take a seriously long time, so we're going to jump cut this a little bit. Yeah, I think we're going to need another way to do this. This is taking way too long. Let's just do the 13,000, and I think we're going to have to get a auto-load flat trailer. Load up pallets. It's going to go a lot faster. So we'll do that. We'll do that right now. Right now. How's everybody doing today? Feels weird having 4 episodes of this series in 1 week. We're probably going to do that again next week. I'm not sure where the best price is, but you know what? We're just going to sell here. We will need some more though for the pig food. 8,500 bucks. That wasn't much, was it? Okay, let me put this trailer away. We're gonna see about getting ourselves a nice big low loader that can load a lot of pallets. I think we're gonna do that with a tractor, not a truck. All right, low loaders. Where are we? Actually, I don't want a low loader. I want a flatbed. And I want one. Trying to think of what I've used or not used. I mean, I could get one of these, right? I haven't used one of these in a while. Wonder what the difference is between these. Not very expensive. We're just going to lease it for now. Because, you know, leases. Let's do that. We'll do it with the truck. Let's go sell a bunch of potatoes. Potatoes. Now the huge, I assume this will auto load. Oops, not X. There we go. That's what I want. We're gonna need a huge harvester, very large harvester, probably one of the largest ones. We get that soybean out of there. I'm gonna swing around this way. Just trying to figure out what else I can do over here. All right, there we go. Loading rather nicely. Okay, that's 40,000. That was a lot faster. Now the big question. Am I going to be able to sell these on the trigger? That's what I'm worried about. Let's actually have a look. Potatoes. Oh, they're not a great price, but let's try this Blomgart exports. The animal dealer's a little bit more, but I think I can unload on this trigger right here, the big one. I think this is gonna work. Find out. Yep. $46. I'm gonna do one more load, just so we pad up the account a little bit, so we can take the hit for next month, as well as take, you know, the hit for interest and all that kind of stuff, and still have money left over for leasing. Ultimately, we should buy one of these trailers. This is probably the best way to deal with these potatoes. It would be good if I could get that trailer out of the way, though. It's a little bit in the way. Just waiting on the respawns here. Waited too long. You get it the timing just right, it'll keep loading. There we go. Now we're going to try the animal dealer and see if it'll take the pallets there. Try different places, right? Oh, stop, stop. Looks like it's gonna take him. Okay, we're at 72,000. That should be good. That should be good. Should I return this trailer or should I? I think we'll buy one. Let me return this. Much easier, right? Loading each one individually. Okay, return. Now it's going to be April. Soybean is not peak price until June, I believe. So we're going to have a look and see whether we're going to warehouse it. I think we're going to warehouse it for a couple of months. When I say warehouse, I mean, you know, throw it in the silo. All right, let's rest up. Let's rest up. I think the animals are all okay for now. Oh man, that hurts. 20,000 bucks out the window. Okay. All right, it's time to get some work done. So, look at the field status, and boom, the 2 soybean fields are ready, and this sorghum is coming right behind it. Next month for the sorghum. So let's lease a seriously big harvester. We're gonna go right down into the, I think we're gonna go right for this guy. Kind of want to try this one. I haven't tried it yet, but I think we'll stick with case. And short pipe or long pipe? I think we want the long pipe. Oh, it's going to be expensive. 37,000 to lease this thing. Unbelievable. Okay, and then we're going to need the header to go with that. That's going to be this dude. Transport wheels. I'm going to say yes because I think we're going to, another 7,000. Wow. And instantly we're broke again. We definitely want to buy one of these, or 2, or 3, or 6. I get out that gate. I think I can. The field is like right there. Hope I can get out the gate. Actually, I think we've already done this, used this for a contract. Alright. It's go time. We are going to pull in a serious amount of soybean. I'm tempted to get 2 of them, actually. Tempted to get another harvester. Okay, let's check our bank situation. No, we're maxed out. 3 million, that's it. Okay. I don't have a lot of money here, so I was thinking we were going to lease. I got to do something with that manure. I also probably need to move pig food. So let's do that. Yeah, we're full here. I also want to pick up a weight. I need a weight for the front of that tractor. Well, probably the biggest weight we can get. What's this? This is, how much is this? 2.5 tons. I go 2.3 tons. Let's get that. We'll get that in Case IH red. Okay, I hope that's enough. This doesn't seem like a lot. 2.3 tons, considering how much the tractor actually weighs. Not for this guy, for the other one that we're going to use for carting. Oh, we have reproduction. We have now 614 pigs. So these guys are worth 1,000. So that's 300,000 bucks right there. But I think we're going to push it. We're going to let them get, I think 1,500 is the max for pigs. So I think we'll do that. Let me get another load here. Now, wheat's going to be our next problem, so I think we're going to start scouting out wheat fields. What is that? Oh, this is wheat, and it's for sale. 686 though. Wow. Is there any other wheat fields out here? I'm not seeing any. No, that's the only wheat field out there. So, I don't know. This wasn't really where I wanted to go to buy property, but maybe we'll just wait it out and see if new wheat fields pop up. Or we can just buy one and plant wheat, right? Okay. All right, we got 8,400 bucks. I'm not sure why we have 84 because I just bought a weight, but here we go. Let's go try this out, see if this works better than... we certainly have the horsepower here. We certainly have the traction on the back anyway. Maybe duals in front, but this is the leased vehicle, so I can't change the config. Did I not buy the weight? Then I bought it. What the what? I guess I didn't buy it. I guess I just looked at it and... Okay, well, I guess we gotta get on it. I'm sure that I pressed select. Oh, that's what I did. I just selected this and then thought, okay, I'm done. Need to actually buy it. Why am I buying when this is a lease tractor? Because we're gonna buy one of these tractors. We're gonna probably get a couple of these actually. Okay, let's go pick up. Let's go pick up the wagon. Where the heck are we? What are we at? 64%? I think I'll just follow this. Doesn't seem... Oh, no. Yep. Still sliding. Maybe duals on the front. Not sure. Or maybe just stop driving like a fool. Might be a good option. Whoa, okay. Kind of excited. I bought myself, so I have a knee condition. I'm waiting for surgery. I'm told that I need to do exercise with my knee. I'm gonna need to do physio. And I need to cycle, get a stationary bike, but I decided instead to buy an e-bike. I have a beautiful trail nearby, and I could definitely benefit from getting out. There's an old train track, and it has now been converted into I don't know what you want to call it. It's a gravel trail now. It's used by snowmobiles in the winter, ATVs and bicycles, and even hikers in the summer. And it's a fantastic trail, nice and flat. So I'm gonna get out and wiggle my knee around. Okay, that's kind of full. Yeah, I'll give my knee a workout. And so I'm just gonna get out. I got saddlebags. I can go off for day trips. Could even go fishing. Find some places to go. Won't be straining my knee too much because of the pedal assist, the electric bike mode. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I have a beautiful mountain bike, but I have not been on it for quite a while. It needs a lot of tune-up work. I think I'm just gonna sell that. I am not doing mountains anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I want to say I'm getting too old for that stuff, but reality is there's still a lot of people that are older than me that are still out there, so that's no excuse, but maybe I just don't want to. That's probably more like it. Okay. Wow, this is going to take a while, man. I need to figure out... thinking I should have maybe kept that trailer. I'm umming a lot. Let's have a look at the productions for a second. Okay, so this guy still has a ton of straw in it. It's got a fair amount of methane. I thought this was set to selling. Why do I have that much methane? Should be set to selling. I don't get it. I just ate sold. Maybe there's nowhere to sell? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Slurry's getting down. The straw, I think we're gonna need to move it from one production to the other. And where I'm going with this, I think we're gonna get rid of this production, this farm production on the right. And I think we're going to get something else up there, like a real BGA or something. Now at 28,000, this is going to take a few trips, but we got time, right? I should probably get some of the pigs to top them up. Yeah, I think we're at a point right now where I need to stop growing. I need to get better equipped. Get our harvesters that we need. We need more than one. We should have at least two. I should set the straw on distribute. I don't know if I can do that. We'll automatically transfer it into the other production. Let's go see the pigs. Okay, let's have a look at this again. Digestate, change output mode. We have a fair amount of wheat in here. I'm good for a while for wheat. Methane, digestate. Hang on a second. This is for manure, which we're not doing yet, so I'm going to deactivate that. This one is set to selling. So in theory, all of these should be selling. But methane is not for some reason, and straw is not. So that's a bit of an issue. Silage straw set to storing. There's room for quite a bit more. So what I'm going to do, we're going to set this to, this change to distributing. See what happens. All right, I want to see if it's going to transfer the straw over to the pig feed. And also see if it'll do the silage as well. Sorry, the straw doesn't go to the pig feed. Just the to the silage factory. Let's see if that happens. %52% might make it all the way around to see me. Okay. What's next? I don't have much money to do anything with. This hoe, by the way, is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I did those 2 huge fields with it, and it was not that, it didn't take that long. So let's while we're waiting here, let's have a look at, I want to look at BGAs. I could go this route. This would allow me to do a lot of stuff with the manure and the slurry. A lot better than this guy. For some reason, this is not doing well here. So I could do this, or I could go bigger than those. What's this again? Yeah. Storing, distributing, and withdrawing methane. Maybe we'll just get one of these. Maybe we'll just, you know, old trusty. Old trusty, I've used this many times. You can pop it down right here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll replace that farm production. It's not really helping us much. 72%. I think I better get over there. We're gonna cut across the crop here. Thing emptied yet? Just about. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at prices for soybean. We are currently sitting at 3,800. This will go all the way to 5,300. That is definitely worth the wait till June. So we're going to be putting this into the silo, and we'll wait completely until June. Sorghum, though, is on its way down. So next month it's going to be kind of low. So we might put that in inventory, store that away in the silo till next year, till January. Seems like a long time, doesn't it? Maybe we'll just sell it. You know what? We'll probably just sell it. Yeah. We look at this thing here. This tells us where crops we have. It's not 100% accurate because it doesn't always include everything, but we've got some electric charge. There's nowhere to sell that, so I don't know quite how to deal with that. The one I'm looking for is methane, no sell point. That's why it's not selling. So I got a bit of an issue there. Not sure how to deal with that. I could pop down one of those sell anything containers. That would open it up, I think. Not that I want to cart it to the sell anything container, but if we set it to auto sell, this should just take care of that. Now this one's interesting here. Pig food. We have 14,000 liters. That's worth $61,000. I'm starting to think that maybe we should get into the pig food production business. Potatoes are crazy. We got 425,000 liters still. And then after that, kind of tapers off as far as value, but we can even sell our water that we get for free. How's that? How's that for making money? So, yeah. Yeah. Thinking out loud here. Let me think. I want to get some more of those potatoes done. So I think we're going to lease something like this. What's this? 24. That's the Pathfinder. This guy here. This guy Trans Truck. This is probably the biggest one. 34,000. And to lease that, lease is going to be, yeah, it's worth it. Let's do it. We'll take the Fent out. We'll go sell potatoes. Potatoes. I'm not going to do anything with that manure until we get the new BGA up. I don't like being broke all the time. So, in order to avoid that, I go spend all my money and then I'm broke all the time. Oh, clearly I'm not thinking. Let's move this trailer out of the way because it's annoying me. I need some help, guys. What am I putting in on this property? Did I put the BGA over here? I don't think so. Let's pop this right here and we can back it up when we need it. Oops. Let go. There we go. I thought of putting down more pigs. I did, but then I didn't want to get into the overzealous production of pig feeding, you know, like kind of don't want to do much more pig feed than this. The other option would be to go big on pig feed with a different production that can do much higher volumes. All right. Okay, so this gave us 36,000. So the truck gave us a little bit more. I think it was 40,000. Go to Baumgarten. It's just simpler. Herman Baumgarten, Butenburten. Stop. Okay. I want to look at, actually, you know what I didn't look at? Stop for a second. What's for sale here? Not much, this potato planter. I don't think we're going to do that. So, conveyors, that's what I wanted to do. Just drew a blank for the manure. We don't quite need it quite yet, but it doesn't hurt to do a little research. And I want to check something out. Just for fun. Just for fun. Like collectibles. It's a little Canadian red maple leaf flag kind of thing. Little maple leaf, actually, not a flag. There's supposed to be a fair amount of them on the map. I've only found the one, only because the building disappeared and it was floating there. Ah, I missed the opportunity. Okay, go have a quick look. I'm gonna assume there's got to be one at the shop. Oh, can I jump this? No, it's too high. Come on. Okay, I gotta go around. Get my jogging in. Okay, so I think it was like on the wall. There's one right there. Please use other door. Only 48 left, 10,000 each. I got no rules regarding those things, so I may pick up more than one whenever I see them. All right, we did get one though. If you see one, let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna grab them. I'm gonna grab them all. I assume there's gonna be one over here somewhere. I don't see one. No, don't see one there. Oh, the harvester looks full. Almost full. There you go, I got it. Oh. There's got to be more. We had tons of potatoes in here. There we go. Okay, let's go address this guy. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. I was trying to think about all the work that it's going to need to be done with these massive fields, and I think we talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the series. There's going to be some long harvesting sessions. Like one field will be take more than an hour's episode. So I'm going to be doing a fair amount of stuff off camera. We're going to try to mix it up what's on camera. So it's not always going to be the same activity. But for the most part, there's going to be a lot of work done off camera. Like this episode here right now, according to my clock, is at 48 minutes. We have not even done half of that big field yet. And we still have this field to do. And next month, we're going to have sorghum to do on a massive field. So we're going to be constantly harvesting for quite a while, right? So I don't want to just keep doing that every episode. So I'm going to try to mix it up a bit. And I'll do all the highly repetitive, long tasks off camera. But it's kind of nice to share what I'm actually doing, right? So I'm not just gonna do a pile of stuff and you guys get to see nothing, you know what I mean? Okay. Next episode for this will be Monday. We're going to keep the same schedule next week, I think. So we're going to have Monday, Tuesday, Gnadenthal, and then Wednesday is going to be Rancho Fundo, and then Thursday, Friday again, Gnadenthal. We're going to keep the same schedule. So Rancho episode from this past Wednesday was really interesting. I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but if you haven't, you may want to check it out. I had a lot of problems with mud and getting stuck. The inappropriate or the not the right kind of equipment for the job. So kind of came off, as somebody mentioned it in one of the comments, kind of came off as a bit of a snow runner episode. And that's not wrong. That's pretty much what it was. Alright. Okay. We're gonna stop this for a minute. We're at 90,000 bucks now, so we're in good shape. Let's have a look at... We still need to buy the conveyor, so let's look at that right now. May as well knock it out. I think we're going to need to do this guy and one of these guys. Or I guess I could just do this, couldn't I? I could just do this. This would be useful for other things too. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's do this. And we might use this for picking up straw. With that huge wagon. With that huge cart. I don't know if it takes straw. I assume it does. So, color, we're going to keep it Case IH red. A little bit darker red. And we're just going to buy that straight up. 65,000. There we go. Now we've got a way to deal with... We got a way to deal with manure. And anything else. No, we're just going to keep selling potatoes. It's kind of ridiculous. Look how much I still have left. 281,000. I've been meaning to load up all of the water to the maximum, which I think is 1 million liters, and then turning on watering, so I don't have to keep doing it. But I haven't gotten around to doing that much water. I don't want to do it up front. It's going to cost me a fortune. Don't want to just turn that on. It might be put me in the deep negative. Okay, that's going to be enough of that for a little bit. So the schedule is such that it's April now. In April, probably we're going to get it all done in April, so, you know, off camera, like I said. We'll get all the soybean out and we're going to put it into this silo. And then next month is going to be the sorghum. So this field, hang on a second. Let me just turn this off here. So let me do some pointing here. This field here, we'll harvest, put it in there. So this whole thing. I'm not sure what I'm going to put back in here as far as a crop, but this one here, next month, we're going to have all this empty. We're going to merge it all. And then we're going to put a short-term crop in here, probably like either sorghum or oats, very fast. And that should be done by mid-fall, October-ish. And then we're going to put soybean back in. It'll be a massive soybean field. So that'll be ready for peak June next year. This one up here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm really tempted to just go huge on soybean, become a soybean farmer, but I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I noticed off camera that this property here, so I was thinking this is empty. I could just buy the property and merge, make this a little bit bigger. What I didn't realize is that this here is part of it. So, and I'll show you what that is. Where am I? There I am. So we got this old shed here. Kind of an old shed, not very useful, I don't think. Yeah, it's kind of cute though. Kind of cool looking. Now we got a big shed. This might be somewhere to store some equipment. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking for those little red flag maple leaf. No, maybe not. But anyways, maybe we'll buy this property. The only problem is it's not that cheap. It's $115,000. It's going to add, right? But well, I don't know. This barn, this one here, well, maybe we'll sell, but it's kind of really nice looking. I love the look of this barn. Is that? So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we'll do. Okay, how's this guy going? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode. Basically, this is what it's gonna be for a little bit. Just harvesting all the soybean. I'll put it all in the silo. You guys will get to see how much we covered from the two big soybean fields. And then I'll probably sell some more potatoes and just keep things moving along. We'll start prepare for, I think we're going to take a lot of the money that we get from these soybean sales and buy the equipment we need. Buy this harvester, maybe two. I'm not sure how much money we're going to make, but it's a lot of soybean, and soybean sells really well at peak. So we've already got 50,000 times just in the cart what we've harvested so far. We're probably looking at $200,000. So we'll be able to buy one harvester for sure. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you have an awesome day.